Ready?
Yep.
All right, we're going to do the first one here. Christ is the light of men because he gave men truth. And I have my word bank to make it a little easier. All right, 1, parse by identifying the subject, verb, and direct objects. Okay, Christ is the light of men is our first, what did you call it, Gina?
Indirect. Independent.
Independent clause. So who or what is that clause about?
Christ.
What's being said about Christ?
It's the light.
He is. Christ is who or what?
The light.
Is the light directly receiving action, or is it renaming the subject?
Renaming.
So it's not a direct object. It's a predicate nominative. Okay. What is of men? What question does it answer? It answers whose light?
Yeah.
So what do we call that if it's showing possession? Possessive, nominative, subject,
Dative.
genitive, possessive. Okay, so this is going to be genitive.
I thought you wanted me to keep singing.
Okay, so now we have another clause. So I guess we're doing 1 and 2 at the same time. Because he gave men the truth. Who or what is that clause is about? Who or what is that clause about?
Men. He gave.
There you go. He, subject pronoun. What's being said about he?
Gave.
He gave. He gave who or what?
Truth.
He gave truth. Good job, Gina. That's a tricky one.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So he gave truth. Does truth, is it what's receiving the giving, or is it renaming your subject?
Is what is being given.
Yes. So it is a direct object. Who, he gave truth to who or what?
Men.
Men. So they indirectly received this. Okay. All right. So there we go. And then because is our coordinating conjunction. No, wait. It's our, what do they call it? I think they do call it a conjunction. It's not a coordinating one. It's a subordinating conjunction. Okay. Transitive verb. We don't use the linking verb. Okay. So now we have the next thing to do is identify the declension, gender, number, and case of each noun. Which of these words is noun? Is a noun?
Christ. Light.
Yeah.
Nope. Light's not a noun.
It is, yeah.
But no, it does.
It is.
Describes. Nope, it's a noun. Never mind.
Yeah. Okay. Men.
Noun.
Another one. What's another one?
Men. Truth.
Okay. So over here, I already have the declensions in my little cheat sheet word guide here. So Christ is second declension. Light is third like lex. Men is third like lex. And then truth is also third like lex. Okay, what I did not have on here is the genders. So Christ is what gender?
Masculine.
Nailed it. Yep, masculine. How many are we talking about?
1.
So what do we call that number?
Singular.
Singular. What's the case if it's subject?
Nominative.
Yep. Okay, light. The gender of light.
I don't know.
remember.
Oh. Nice.
Okay. Let's look and see. Oh, it's not going to say on here, is it? Masculine, feminine, decline like lex. I think when you're declining like lex, we'll just put masculine. How much light?
The light. 1.
So, yeah.
Singular.
And then the case, when it's predicate nominative, is going to be nominative. Okay, then we have third like lex. We have gender of men.
I wonder.
How many?
Multiple.
So we call that.
Plural.
And what's the case? We already said.
Genitive.
All right, then we have he gave, which is going to be our verb, so we're not going to mess with he. Men. Okay, here we go. Gender.
Masculine.
Number.
Plural.
Case.
Indirect object. Accusative. Nope. Ablative. Nope.
Close. Day.
That's what I said.
Dative. Okay, now this one is accusative. Gender of truth.
I don't know.
I feel like it's feminine, but we can look. And singular. Okay, so then you would go and you would find your stems, which I have over in the
Word bank.
the word bank. Here, will you look at the genders real quick?
Of light and
Truth.
truth.
All right, so over in our word bank, we see that the
Light's feminine.
Okay.
And then what?
Truth.
That's
Our
also
stem.
feminine.
Let's see, we have. I know this is not our stem, but because it's already nominative, I'm just going to write Luke's because it's nominative, singular. Okay, men. Okay, men.
Men.
And truth. Okay. Now you only have to go all the way through translation if this is one of the ones that you're picking to go through all the way to translation. Okay, so then we have, do I have another color for our, we'll use brown.
What about blue?
I don't know where it is. Okay. The next thing we have to do is person, number, tense, voice, and mood for each verb. So this is our state of being verb. So it's going to be
That looks like
sum
orange.
est. So this we'll still do our person PNT Vinomide. This kind of looks like orange. Sorry guys. Okay. So we have up here, remember when we're talking about person and number, we have to look at our subject. So what person is our subject? First, second, or third? Is it I am the light of men, you are the light of men, or he, she, it is the light of men?
he, she, it.
That's right, so it's third. Number, we already said it here, so it's gonna match. Now the tense is it happening right now? Is it saying that he is,
Yes.
he was, he will be? Yes, so it's present. Voice, we don't really have voice when we're doing state of being, and mood is just indicative because we're making a statement. Okay, here we go. Actually, I guess you would call it active voice, but there's no passive voice. Okay, here we go. PNT, Vinomide, forgave. Person, you have to look at the subject.
Third.
How many?
One.
Singular.
Mm-hmm.
And then the tense, and honestly, as I was looking through this, the tense on this is different than the tense that they give you in the answer key. So we're gonna go by this. So he gave. Is that happening now? He gives. Did it happen yesterday? He gave. Is it happening tomorrow? He will give.
Yesterday.
Yesterday. Okay. Now, is it he is giving or is it he gave?
Gave.
He gave, which means it's done. So this is actually a perfect tense. I think they actually conjugate it in the answer key as a present tense.
What?
So we have he gave men truth. Is this active or passive? Active means the subject is doing the action. So is the subject what's doing the giving?
Yes.
Yes, so we call that
Passive. I mean active.
Yep. And then the mood, again, is just making a statement. So it's indicative.
Looks
So-
like you wrote mind up there for indicative.
Mind. That doesn't help. But okay, so we have for Christ, I forgot to, or for is, I forgot to put it in the word bank, but it's sum as est is third person singular.
No, to get a different color.
And now I have to go back to orange.
No.
Yes, because it's the Latin.
Do
Sum
red.
as est. Okay, and then down here I have he gave, which because it's perfect, we're veering off from the answer key. The answer key is translating as if it says he gives men truth. If it was he gives men truth, it would be present tense. If it was present tense, the answer key calls it dead it. Okay? So if your student gets dead it, if you guys get dead it, it's fine. But it's really a perfect tense. which means we have to go to our, can you see this on the video?
Yep.
You have to go to your third principal part. This is for your perfect system. And this is for your present system. You go to your third principal part, you take off the I, and here's your stem. Oh no, wait, did they do it right? They might have done it right. Because now I'm looking at the stem. Okay, so now let's look at the perfect ending. You can either use your chart book or your grammar book. Perfect. Perfect, indicative, active. And what conjugation? This one was first conjugation. So you're gonna have perfect, indicative, active, and you're gonna put an it on the end. Oh yeah, they did. Look, I was wrong. I was wrong. The answer key was right.
Wow.
Okay. So then if you were gonna carry this all the way through to completion, you would have your endings that you would go and find for these. So you would have Christus, genitive for that one. Where's the charts? Gina, do you have it?
You put it right there.
Oh. So if you have your charts for your men is third like lex, genitive, plural. So let's see, like lex, genitive, plural, hominum. You have quod. And then you have here, which is dative, which would be plural ibis. And then this is singular accusative. Okay, and then all you'd have to do is put it in order. And that would be how you would carry it all the way through if this was one that you picked. Now, if you picked a different, if you have to do this with them, but then you have to carry you have to do this with 3 of them, but you only have to carry one all the way through to Latin translation. So, all right, cool.